Hello again. It's been a while. Maybe. I think pretty sure it has. So quite a few new updates, I imagine. I don't think I had a search bar in the past. Hopefully it's still working. Oh, that's so awkward. That's not. Still need to try and work some stuff out because like if I look at this, right? Cool, I get results. I want to look at PTZC, no results, because all of our files, all of our documents, have either a dash or I guess none of these have underscores, but I bet you if I look up P60C, no, P60, there you go, P60 A and B, stuff like that. It can differentiate, it can at least take if there's numbers after like alphabet characters. It should split them. So for example, MS300 that and MS300 those should give us the same results. Same with the other stuff, same results. And then as I said, I'm still working on making this because I mean I expect people to search just PTC and expect to get the same results as this. I have some ideas of how to go about that. It's just kind of obnoxious because it's like I have to know what people are going to look up. I mean, I can predict people are going to do this or PTCB, but what if someone wanted to look up, I don't know, yak saddle B, right? But all of our equipment is yak saddle B. Like, I would have to know people are looking up yak saddle. Which, not crazy, but I would like to find a way that could solve it for all use cases. Bright side, spaces work, so that's cool if people want to do that. We don't have anything that's named PTZB. I should probably rename that because it just brings you to this document, which is fine. Not a big deal. That's more so our documentation being named terribly, and we'll work on that. But yeah, search bar, pretty neat. And it's been nice. And then the other big change is, excuse me, pagination, something like that they call it. So before this used to just be just a big, long mess, and I can probably quickly show that off again. Let's see. Yeah, so just big. Funny enough, there is still one more page. Big long mess. And I'm considering how many we have. I'm not really happy with having to click this 10 times to get to the end. So I'll probably try to work on sorting that out somehow. I just don't know what I want yet, and making these pages was kind of kind of more of an exercise than like a necessity. That's ugly. We'll just go full screen. Because I'd never actually done pages or pagination before, so figured time to start. There's probably better ways to do it. I just kind of went into this blind thinking it might be good to go into a blind so then I have to think about how it's working, think about how I would it's supposed to come together. So later I plan to look up online and see how other people typically do this. In my case, it was just I'm already pulling all the documents at once. I already have an ID for each of them, so I can easily be like, okay, I only want to see 10 at a time. And then just make the page number its own little thing. This URI page, why it doesn't just start at 1 is because I wanted it to be, if somebody wanted to just type that in, or bookmark like that specific page, still updates, because personally I like it when I can update, or like I would hate only being able to bookmark this and I guess it's not updating that, but that's fine. I have to try to figure that out, because it would be good to show people, or I guess like change that. That feels like a silly mistake, but either way, I'm glad that right now, if someone really wanted to, you could always, oh, excuse me, always go to, hang on. Let me just, find this bookmark without, having any questionable, like, stupid sounding, wait, what the, bookmarks, hang on. Okay, that's not far enough. There we go. So now I can just bookmark this and be on page 3 instead of, yeah, and then I'll probably have to try and change it to where the button updates up there, but oh well. For now, I don't actually have any of these documents on my computer because, I mean, there's just a lot and I don't really need them here. It's, this is something for work. However, I can prove that if there were documents there, that they would be working, because we can go upload my Dragon Age Origins log file, and assumedly this will work. I think I've gone over this in the past. Excuse me. The way I'm doing it is, oh, that's interesting. Were you still sending stuff? That's crazy. That's strange. How big was that file? That big. Anyways, sending like a buffer, right? This is how, when I looked it up online, people were doing it. And it kind of makes sense, and it's hard to see here. Can I change this? This just looks like a buffer stream, if you're familiar with that. And then close that out. I don't know if it actually okay, cool, it did update. I was gonna say the actual upload seemed to go past when I have it like reload the DOM or whatever. But it's all here. It's certainly downloaded a thing. I wonder what would happen. Hang on, again, let me go find... Let's just do all... Okay, let's upload a picture, and then I don't know if you noticed, but I did set it to check for PDFs only, just because it's supposed to be documents. In the future, maybe I will add, you know, docx, XML stuff for it to find too, but still not sure how I want to go about admin regulating stuff. But I'm still pretty proud. I think this is neat. I think learning how file uploads and everything works is pretty cool. And it'll be very convenient for us at work because boy oh boy did they ruin our last knowledge base website. It is rough. And then as time goes on, people can upload new text scripts. I mean, I'll just have to add the same thing here. So far, everything getting done has been more of a, maybe more of a proof of concept. Now, finally, I can be refining it. It will be going on a personal server of mine at work, and it already is on that personal server at work. It's running on just an Ubuntu server version 2020. So that was also interesting, going through installing Node and installing Node, getting a GitHub token to log into my GitHub account on the server all through terminal. I mean, it wasn't that crazy. I'm very used to using terminal command line prompts, but still neat. And yeah, it will just be running, and everyone at work while on my team will be able to use it, and they'll be able to, you know, give me feedback and go, look, girl, that's ugly. Why are you making it like that? So I'm really happy I'll have feedback soon to improve things, because I definitely think right now I am a stronger back-end developer than I am a front-end developer. My brain wants, you know, my brain wants a terminal. My brain doesn't want buttons and looks and icons. I mean, when smartphones started coming out, I hated them. I thought, give me buttons. Why are you taking my precious mechanical buttons away from me? How dare you? So yeah, this is a bit more of a lengthy one. I wanted to go more in depth about what I've worked on, how I've been approaching it. I have already kind of messed up my goal to make more comments. I mean, I did pretty good here, I think, right? And then when I went through with making these pages, as you can see, these are new pieces of code, and I haven't said jack about them. I haven't been like, yeah, so this does this, and you know, here, let's map it so only 10 items show at a time. Based on page number variable. Yay, comments. I'm really bad at them. So still working on that, but we'll get there. Cause I had the perfect use case when I was trying to set it up so that I don't think I added it in here yet. I'm still working on the whole like PTZ C with a hyphen or no hyphen thing. I was working on trying to make that better here, and when I read my comments and was like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I made these because it's making coming back to this a lot easier. Getting my head back in the space of, you know, what in the world were you on about when you were messing with this? So that was great. Also, ignore the Ugas. I think it says Uga every time I do document upload. Yeah. I should probably get rid of that. It's not really necessary anymore. So cool. This one's a bit long, but I feel there was a lot of good talking points, and none of these are really meant to be super professional. I'm sure if I made I guess like full proper presentation over the site, I would focus more on, you know, maybe even a script, but just being organized, which I suppose here soon I could maybe make one. This is, in a way, this is kind of done. Next big steps are making a user, well, users, excuse me. I, because, you know, I can't expect people to I'm not gonna expect my coworkers to go in and manually put in their token for them. But kind of haven't done users yet because I've already made users. I've already made it where, you know, it puts their information in a database and it hashes sensitive information like passwords and stuff. So I wasn't too concerned, and I figured I'll get there eventually. Now the concern is, do I have people sign up for themselves, or do I kind of manage it all for them? At least to start, because I don't want. I trust everyone I work with, but at least on my team. But if the company wants me to roll this out to more people in the company, I'm definitely I'm gonna make it very brutal for anyone to have access and permissions. Because to start, I would maybe make it where people can sign up and make an account and everything. They wouldn't be able to upload files unless I allow that, but still, if they release it to the whole company, I would probably just cut out any sort of end user account creation and solely manage it. It would probably be fine. I can't imagine anyone would really do anything too malicious with it, but heaven forbid they want to use this, and, you know, 5 years down the line, maybe I'm not working there anymore, or I'm not in charge of it, and it just turns into a whole big fiasco. So I'm nervous about that, but I'll deal with it. I'll figure it out. I'll sort it. It's almost 20 minutes. I'm going to end it very abruptly so we don't hit 20 minutes. Thank you. Goodbye.